friends, and welcome to Saturday evening's posted mostly weekly broken news with your host, Trevor Stewart.
Thank you, Nick.
You're welcome.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to Saturday evening's posted mostly weekly broken news with me, your host, Trevor Stewart. And this evening, I would like to start by talking about a few things that have been ubiquitous in the news this last week. We're going to start with the collapse of the Silicon Valley Bank. Apparently, the gland-brained smeghead who was in charge of the Lehman Brothers Fudge Fest appears to have been put near the epicenter of the SVB flustercluck. It goes to show that if you don't change the big knobs, you just keep on cocking it up in the same way, especially with the rollback of the Dodd-Frank condom. And with that, we're going to move on to the conservative chocolate that I have seen countless advertisements for. I believe they may have flavors such as bland milk toast and white with nuts. And now, moving on to some headlines from other people, such as this jolly little number from NPR. Law and philosophy professor warns neurotech is a danger to privacy. In her new book, The Battle for Your Brain, Nita Farahani warns of the present perils of current and quickly expanding capabilities of neurotech. We here at Nestor Industries and Nikwörk Entertainment would like to say that we do not have any comment on the possible usages of neurotechnology in industrial industrial capacities. And moving right along to a headline from eBaum's World. In a slick move, British climate activists glue themselves to an oil tanker. Unfortunately, it was a tanker of cooking oil. After a long day stuck to their accidental ideals, everyone was feeling a little fried. And moving on to some news from Rochester, New York. From News 10 of Rochester, New York, story of Rochester sisters, ages 85 and 95, getting booted off of Amtrak train causes Philly man to come forward with similar story about getting stuck in Charlottesville, Virginia, where the streets are paved with glue. The Seville police haven't responded to News 10's request for comment because the Seville police couldn't find both their hands with gloves. I don't hear sirens yet, Nick. I think we are safe. Moving on to something from UPI. New Mexico Branch of Law Enforcement, Department of Game and Fisheries, seeking professional bear huggers. The only way I could ever be convinced to join the law enforcement. The idea of getting to hug a bear almost makes the badge worth it. Moving on to another story from UPI. 82-year-old Virginia woman is world's oldest female hockey player. You know you're in for a good brawl when she drops the gloves and pulls out the dentures. And our final story tonight from our Why Florida Why desk and from CNN. Florida man heard bump at door. It was an alligator and it bit his leg. Because in Florida, DoorDash is drastically different. Thank you everyone for joining us this evening. I have been your host, Trevor Stewart, and as they say around here, 2 up, 2 down, VA, double deuces, I'm out, y'all. The epicenter of the SVB cluster. Can't say that.